Tonight, we're visiting two Canadian locations that were never meant to bring peace. One holds the dead, and they know when you forget to say goodbye. The other was a factory of punishment and death. These aren't ghost stories. These are the places ghosts never left. Vancouver Police Museum, Vancouver, BC. Built in the 1930s, this grand old building served as Vancouver's coroner's court, crime lab, and morgue. Over 20,000 bodies were processed here, and many of them were victims of unsolved murders. Today it's a museum, but the dead still demand respect. There's a strict tradition among staff. Whoever locks up must say goodnight, ghosts. One night, an employee forgot. As she tried to lock the front door, the key wouldn't turn. Nothing worked until she whispered, "Goodnight." Then, click, it locked on its own. Staff have seen orbs, shadows, and heard whispers.
Where's my mommy?
Some were so creeped out they refused to talk about it. Guests report cold spots in the morgue, and many avoid the autopsy table, the very same one that held Hollywood legend Errol Flynn. Would you walk through that morgue alone? The Don Jail, Toronto, Ontario. Built in 1864, the Don Jail was home to Canada's last public executions. The limestone entrance features a carving of Father Time, a warning, not art. Inside, a grand rotunda with a view of the catwalk, where inmate Frank Rutledge leapt to his death the night before he was to be hanged. In total, 34 men were executed here. Some of their bodies were buried in secret under the prison yard. Years later, 15 skeletons were uncovered and reburied in St. James Cemetery. Guards said the jail fell silent on execution nights. One remembered, "You could hear a pin drop." The whole jail knew. Staff would spend months guarding condemned inmates. Visitors and former officers report chains dragging, doors slamming, and muffled screams. But the most chilling detail? Etchings in the cell walls still visible beneath layers of paint. God help the people who stay here. Which haunted site chills you more? The morgue where the dead still answer the door, or the prison where the executed were buried beneath your feet? Tell us in the comments. And if your hometown has a story to share, send it in. You could be featured in the next HorrorScope video. Follow for more real horror every week.